How's it going, everybody? The Seer here, and I apparently like to draw the short straw. So today we are going against Blood Reina. Now, Blood Reina is pretty big as well. 207 million power. They are like ranked 12 for TCP, something ridiculous. So another 80 million power punch up. As far as the defense goes, they have some interesting things in here. So we have a Super Skrull, 2-piece Hive Mind, Dr. Doom, and Quicksilver in one. Cabal should be able to take that out pretty easily. Stage 2, I was kind of thinking of doing something similar on this one. So we have an Astral, Black Knight, Black Cat over in 2. I actually switched my defense over. I have a Mega Sentinel in here instead. So we're kind of thinking the similar things on that. Stage 3, we have a Alpha Flight, Void Knight, Mephisto. Stage 4, we have a Illuminati Odin. I'm just going to ignore this one like I have been doing. That seems to work pretty well. Stage 5, we have a X-Treme X-Men Rogue Absorbing Man. And Stage 6, we have a Orchis Storm team. It looks like they took out the Lady Deathstrike. So this is pretty interesting as well. Looks like they might be using Lady Deathstrike on offense. So let's go ahead and start the attacks out and see if we can get the victory on this one. We're going to do a little bit risky play here. So we're going to end up using our Spider Society into the Alpha Flight Mephisto Void Knight team. And they do have a 7 red Mephisto. I just noticed that. I'm still going to keep it. I want to see what happens here. So let's go ahead and start the attack. We're playing dangerous today, guys. All right, so the good thing about this for placement is the Mephisto is adjacent to the Sasquatch. So I'm hoping to get some nice rebound chains going on. And hopefully we can try to take this Mephisto out. Oh, let's switch. Go back up to 3x. I put that on 2x when I was checking out some replays. All right, ulting with the Peter B. Parker. All right, we are ulting with the Penny. That's going to get some traumas out there. And also ability blocked the Void Knight, so that's good. Those counterattacks are doing pretty good work. Let's go ahead and ult. That's going to shoot into the Mephisto, get some extra damage on him. And let's ult. That's going to hit everybody. I'm trying to get rid of that Mephisto. Alright, now Void Knight's up, but he has ability blocked, so that's good. And we have to hit this taunt, so let's go ahead and special. That's going to rebound. Right, special. And let's see if we can get the stun on. Alright, so we got the stun on the North Star. That's good. And Mephisto's about to ult on us. Alright, we're stuck on the taunt, so we're going to special. That's going to shoot into the Sasquatch, it looks like. Yeah, let's throw the ability block on. Alright, so Void Knight's killed off. Mephisto ults. We should be okay. Get some nice counterattacks in there. So it's not going to be as efficient because of that Mephisto ulting on us, but I think we're still good right now. Alright, target Mephisto and ult. That's going to rebound back and forth. There we go. See if we make up some efficiency, get some healing out there. Alright, there goes the North Star. Let's go ahead and hit auto on this now. So we got the one shot. That's good. Even on a 7 red Mephisto. He just made it to his ult and really ruined our efficiency, though. Alright, for stage 1, we're going to end up using our Cabal, Kang, and Lizard. I did switch Lizard over to a Raider for me. So because of these Spider-Verse characters, he's going to ult turn 1. There's also the Kang who's going to ult turn 1, or special turn 1. The Cabal's just going to blow right through this. So let's go ahead and get in here. Alright, so we're going to ult. Let's go into the Red Goblin. Alright, I don't want to put slow on him. That's going to give him speed up. So we're just going to special into the Dr. Doom. And those 3 are dead. Now we can go all at the Super Skrull right here. And ult, that's going to do a nice turn meter rewind. And there we go. All right, for stage 2, we're gonna end up using our Mercs for money. We got Dakin in here. I'm keeping him, and we're adding Apoc in here. So Dakin's gonna special into the Black Knight. That should get us off the taunt. Then we have Apoc in here to do a Falcon Punch and try to eliminate someone. This is a 1 million power punch up. It is the Astral team. As long as we stay ahead of them, I think we're gonna be okay. So let's go in. All right, so Black Cat goes first. Looks like didn't get the trauma stun on us, so that's good. All right, special because that did end up hitting into the old man Logan, so we get to go first. So we got a stun on the Black Knight. Ancient One ended up doing the special. That did pretty good damage, actually. That's pretty impressive. Let's go and ult into... I don't think I want to ult, because that's going to end up making it to where Doctor Strange... Well, making him ult isn't a terrible thing, because we're going to do a permakill into the Moon Drain. So let's ult. I want to permakill the Moon Dragon. Now, Doctor Strange is going to ult instead of specialing. That's going to actually help us out. Let's do a special into the Black Cat. All right, ult into the Black Knight. So Doctor Strange is going to ult, and that's going to end up bringing the Black Knight back, it looks like. Let's say kill him first. Let's see what happens. There we go. Got a stun on him. So that Doctor Strange is a little tricky, because if he kills somebody, then he's going to ult on turn 1. And there it is. All right, for stage 6, we're gonna end up using our Nightstalkers with Spider-Man big time. Having the Dormammu here to give them the revives is pretty interesting. They're not gonna be able to heal, so that is gonna be pretty good. There's no Lady Deathstrike, and she's usually a pretty big damage dealer for this team. But we should be able to get off the Sentinel bot from there. The Nightstalkers should be able to kind of wipe through them. The only thing I'm worried about is when they all start coming back and they get their turns, what's gonna happen to us. So let's go ahead and do this attack. All right, so the Sentinel bot comes out. Scientist Supreme goes. We have that immunity. We're going to ult. That's going to get us off the bot. All right, let's target the Dorm. We're going to ult into him, because we can kill him. He's definitely not coming back. No revives on him. All right, let's go ahead and target the Nimrod and ult into him. Now we got the exposed on him. Yeah, we'll ult into the Nimrod. So it looks like Oath got a kill off the passive, and that ended up taking him out. Not sure why there wasn't a revive on that. I didn't think Oath has permakill. I know Blade has permakill, but I didn't think Oath does. So Big Time did end up getting stunned. That is a little unfortunate, because I was kind of banking on him getting a special off to remove 2 of these revive onces to save efficiency. right, there we go. So we're going to use a special. It's going to be clear revive once off the primary, and then the highest speed. So that's going to be Omega Sentinel. So we're going to special into Scientist Supreme. So we got it off the Omega, but not the Scientist Supreme. Let's target the Omega and special. It's going to do 20%. And her 25% revive came back. There we go. That got her killed. This hit primary and adjacent. Yeah, we'll target right here. All right, Scientist Supreme, we're going to ult, and his does a permakill. All right, so we did lose some efficiency off the big time. And there's that kill. Hey, I said there's that kill. Die. All right, there we go. All right, for stage 5, we're going to end up using our guaranteed victory ones. That's going to be the Superior 6 Vulture Mysterio. Vulture gets rid of the speed up. Mysterio gets rid of the immunities. From there, we just have a lot of control to where we can really work around the X-Treme X-Men. So let's go in. All right, so we are going to special. That's going to get the slows out there for Dormammu and Nightcrawler. Ults, this is going to get some traumas out there. Nice turn meter rewind. And we're going to special. That's going to hit everybody and get that ability block in there. All right, we're going to summon out the Shocker with the special. So usually I like to start hitting the Rogue right now, but we didn't end up pushing anybody. Hey, Birdman. I'm actually just finishing up a little bit. I'm on my last room. All right, so special. That's going to get the ability block. So I'm just going to start hitting into the Rogues. That way we can drop the taunt. All right, so Gambit got his turn off. All right, ults, that's going to do a nice turn meter rewind. Here's a turn meter rewind from the Vulture, and we actually got 2 kills. That's really good. All right, special into the Nightcrawler. All right, so Gambit here is going to about to ult, so let's go ahead and do some good damage to the Rogue right there. Nice counter attacks in there, so that's good. Ult. There goes the Rogue, and that extended those negative effects too. All right, so there's the victory. My opponent did end up finishing their attack, and it looks like they couldn't clear 2 of my rooms. So the alterations that I made to my defense really ended up paying off for this round, so I'm really happy about that. Blood Reina got a 32,656. I got a 41,808. So let's go ahead, take a look to see what happened. So for stage 1, I ended up doing the Cabal Lizard Kang. That was into the Super Skrull and Friends. That got me at 8370. For stage 2, I did the Mercs for Money with APOC. That was into the Astral Black Cat Black Knight. That got me at 8367. For stage 3, I was able to do the one-shot in here, which was kind of a gamble. I wasn't sure how this would play out, especially seeing that the Mephisto was the 7/7. This did get me at 8353. Now for stage 4, as you see, I just kind of ignored this like I did previously. I don't have any tools to be able to clear this out, so I basically play as a 5 versus 5 when I end up seeing this on defense. For stage 5, I used my Superior 6 Mysterio Vulture. That was into the X-Treme X-Men Rogue Absorbing Man, 8362. And for stage 6, this one here was interesting. Adding Dorm into the mix on the Orchis team is pretty interesting. The Nightstalkers big time, they got me at 8356. that was actually less efficient than I actually thought it would end up being. Now for my defense. So for stage 1, I end up doing the Astral with Omega, Sentinel, and Black Knight. They end up using their full Nightstalkers team. That got them at 8370, so kind of what it typically would on an Orchis team. That is kind of unfortunate there. Now for stage 2, this is pretty interesting. They initially tried using the Nightstalkers. It did not work, so they backed out and decided to keep the team, meaning that this couldn't get the 2 exhaust on here. They then followed that up by trying the Annihilators, and then they full Mercs for money, and they couldn't get any work done on this, so this did get them 0 points. For stage 3, they just used their Spider Society into my Alpha Flight Void Knight. This got them at 8369. Stage 4, they couldn't clear this one either, so they did the 2 burn attacks. They then tried using the Superior 6 Vulture Apoc and couldn't get it done, so they basically backed out and decided to save the teams on this one. For stage 5, this one I found interesting. So they tried using the team I typically use, the Superior 6 Mysterio Vulture. They were able to take out Gambit, Nightcrawler, Rogue, and then from here it looks like they decided to time out. My guess is Forge was about to take his turn and ult and bring characters back, and they decided to just kind of keep it where it was at. They cleaned that up using the Dark Hole Lady Deathstrike for a 7953. Now for stage 6, this is why I made this change, because I kind of fell into this trap as well. So using Super Skrull, Dorm, Annihilators, they initially tried using their Cabal, Apoc, Kang. They were able to take care of the Super Skrull, the Gladiator, and the Dorm. Then they end up wiping out. I did watch the replay on this one. The Thanos endgame basically finished them off. The Undying Team Ares was able to clean this up for a 7964. So there were some pretty interesting things in there. The changes I made, I think, were really good for me at this point, and I'm doing pretty good. I'm still gonna be hopefully in the top 50 if I go 2-1. So trying to push up the ranks, see how far we can make it. If you guys do enjoy this, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And Blood Reina, you were a very worthy opponent. I look forward to having a rematch with you. I know that's probably going to come in the future. Hopefully we can have a really close one again. Now, again, if you guys like this, please remember to subscribe. Till next time, have a wonderful rest of the day.